All right. We'll see how far we can get along here. I just think I'm destined not to make final round. This will be like the third week in a row. That's all right. Now, if I can learn to drink coffee. All right. So we had a disconnect for those just joining, and we have a lot to make up. Let's see. Are we cornering set up yet? We are cornering set up. And let me. Yeah, we got that. I restarted the modem, the computer, my phone. So hopefully, between all that mess, everything linked back up. But I think my modem's about ready to go out, looks like. So I'll be calling, have them check it out. All right, so we're going to do this, and we're going to use tire water, Jay's recommendation. All right, let's go. Yeah, tire water does seem to work pretty well. All right, fortunately, we got a bot. Hopefully, we can make up some lost points. We're going to have to do a lot better than this, though, that's for sure. We got to get up there in those high 40s. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be with our setups, our levels, but we're going to give it our all. We're not going to let a little disconnect make us mad. Wow, I don't know what's happening here. Rivals just flying all of a sudden. See, like situations like this kind of make you want to go, how much do I really like F1 Clash? Yeah, it's like I'm not even in this race here. It's interesting how I can drop that far back. Yeah, we can definitely count final round out tomorrow. We'll just go do this Q metal thing here. I don't know what is even going on anymore. Yeah, this is not going to get us where we need to be. Mm-mm-mm. Man, can't even get a crate out of this one. Oh, good grief. Look at that. 25 points. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, there is not going to be any final round tomorrow. I don't understand how he beat me, really. I just don't have any clue. All right, moving on along. Look at that. 113 points. I'm at 75 and they're at 117. Yeah, I'm done. All right. Do we got cornering set up? Yeah, we got cornering set up. This is called going through the motions, y'all. I was even going to use Eagle for Silverstone, but I'm not going to even do it for this GP. My only hope would be, I'm not hoping this, but my only chance if 3/4 of the group here would just have a bunch of disconnects, then I might have a chance. All right, so what are we doing here? We're going to do 3 sauce, 4 mediums, and we'll try some hook if I can find it. I'll probably go past it. There it is, hook. Look at that car right there. It looks like it's glowing. So we're doing a little bit better on this one. Well, actually, a whole lot better. Yeah, I'm in contender right now. But yeah, I'll be recording. You watch it. That's what I normally do with the time change and everything. The or time differences. I'll just go back and watch. I understand. It's all good. Yeah, I finally got caught up with Andrew DRS's videos for qualifying and stuff last night. Hopefully, we can get DC up there where we need to be. There we go. That's better. Yeah, we're. I think I'm going to drop down to maybe Series 10 this week just to get some crates. I got to see what tracks are in Series 10, as I'm not ready for, or I can't do anything much with Series 11 to 12. This track uh, setups for 10, 11, and 12. If I don't have, yeah, this one's coming back around. We had the disconnect. Last track was horrible. Austin. I don't know what was going on there. So now maybe we're out of the rut, but we still won't have enough for final round. I don't think, unless everybody just bombs. Which, as crazy as contender is right now, oh, I mean all levels. Well, I don't know about champions. I'm sure they are, but I mean juniors ridiculous. Challengers not much better, and contender everybody's just flopping around. They don't know. Hey, Caleb, welcome. Yeah, it's been a Saturday morning for sure when it comes to F1 Clash. Disconnects, crazy matchmaking. I don't know, but yeah, good luck to your on your opening round. I think everybody pretty much do better than what I did today. I think I'll just go to work this afternoon, do some overtime. It is, it's always these legends ones that tend to be the issue, and then like those of us who are kind of like we're moving up in series and everything. That first couple weeks, you don't have what you need, and so yeah, I'm not making excuses or anything. I mean, I could have built up and then moved. It's just kind of the way the game goes. But I think I am going to see, if my provider can give me a new modem. It just doesn't even light up anymore. It's only 2 or 3 years old, maybe. So I think that's the main problem as far as connectivity goes. All right. Well, that got us some much needed points. Maybe if we can do that, I doubt it. I mean, we're so far behind with that 25 or whatever it was. 27. A lot of people are using Rumble for cornering. Hey, we finally got another crate. All right, so now we're kind of, we made up some points big time on that one, but like I always say, never give up. There's always that chance. But there's a good possibility my coffee's cold and I'm going to have to go heat it up real quick. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, after this race, I got to go do that mandatory coffee pit stop and go heat up my coffee and everything. Well, get some good qualifying, get some of those objective points. And this is going to be the wet race. We'll use some prints. Well, this one seems to be starting out pretty good. We'll see what we can do with it here. Well, if we can keep moving forward, just kind of irritated about that disconnect a little bit. The 25 or 27, we might have been able to overcome that, but that and a disconnect, I don't know. We'll just have to see. Only the shadow knows. That's an old radio show from like the 30s. All right, let's get ahead. Let's get ahead of some of these folks here. Go, go, go. Hey, Victor, I missed you. Welcome to the channel. This has been a rough little race, but or GP, but we're gonna try to overcome. Oh, so you're from Colombia as well? Okay, cool. Had somebody, and I didn't realize it. But I had somebody the other day, probably a week ago, from Turkey, and they were speaking Turkish on the channel, and I didn't recognize it was Turkish at first. Racing and looking and everything, and I'm like, I don't understand. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I think I do understand because I speak a little Turkish. I lived there for a little while, and unfortunately, between the delays and everything, it was like he left or she left, whoever. And I finally started speaking Turkish a little bit, all I knew, which isn't much. It was kind of funny. But yeah, it, it's a difficult time. If you don't speak Texan or English, sometimes I don't know. So I'm glad we can all figure it out eventually. But glad, thanks up for bringing some people in. It's always good. The more people coming in, um, more fun we can have. You'll figure out I enjoy the game, like the game. I don't take it as serious as I did last season. We all just know it is what it is, and we can talk about just about anything. All right, so it looks like I'm kind of making up for lost points here a little bit. Thanks everybody for hitting that like button or punching it or hugging it or whatever y'all are doing. Appreciate it. We all know it helps getting our content out there. And the subscribe button, of course, and that's all I'll say about that for the rest of the time. But it really does help. But I'm more, don't you do it. I'm like, no, no, don't disconnect. Um, but I do enjoy everybody coming on, and we can just have some fun, especially with everything going on in the world right now. Get away from all that fiasco. All right, not bad. I can live with this one. Yeah. Besides me, we got Kalen that does content, Racing J, Andrew DRS, Satoris. That's kind of our little group. And Ligio YT, that's Devore. He's really good. 40 points. Devore really understands this game. There's that Rumble thing again. Yeah, I'm not even going to. Let's go open some crates here real quick. All right, go back, and then we got to go backwards again. That's silly. Let's open it up while it's still there. All right. Saber, Hamilton. Sure would be nice if we could level up something after this GP. 29 signs. That'd be good. All right. Onward and oh, let me go. I'll be right back. I'm just going to heat up my coffee real quick. All right, we're back. Okay. Let's see. Well, we're 40. Yeah, we're 30 points from where we need to be. Eeh. All right. So there's cornering. For those y'all just coming in, here's my cornering setup. Tends to be working pretty well. And let's see. What should we use? Do 3-4. I guess we got to wait for everybody to get matched up here. Good, good. He has a buffet of medals there. Finals, Qs, 10. Oh, we did well there. All right, so we are going to do that. And let's try hook. I can't remember. Is shin right? Ooh, I better go back up to hook. I'm running out of time. There we go. Let's use hook. All right, looking good. Hook might be a good one to use for this one. This boost or that boost. All right, and let's see. We could use DRS here, or we could use it here, or we could split. Why don't we split just for gee whiz? Let's see what works best. Woohoo! All right, use DRS there. That looked pretty cool. I hate that little bridge hump on this track. Ah, it looks like about 50-50. Half dozen one, six of the other. All right, let's man, I don't want to have to go hard on this one. I want a one stop. All right, we're gonna do it. All right. Oops. A little slow on that one. I'll be all right then. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get there, y'all. There we go. Go with your 4% worth of tires. It'll be fine. No pain, no gain. Come on. Yeah, I think DRS works pretty well right here. Good, good, good. Get on up there. All right. Let's get there. There. Yeah, that bridge right there where they slow down. Not have an old guy crazy. All right. Let's see if we can pick up P4. We can. Hopefully, we can keep it. And we're getting closer to P5 for DC. No, 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 no. Oh, there we go. P3, P4 looking great. Let's do it. Let's just burn these tires off to the wheels. Yes, this one was fun. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, definitely this season you might want to do a 3-3 or 3-4, but you kind of have to just go with changing your tire strategies in the middle of the race. Is what it seems like this season as we get deeper into it. All right. Fairly close drivers. Yeah, so they had a good setup. They just need more, like a lot of us do. So, but yeah, that was a fun one because actually they did it right. We won. We had to change tire strategies in the middle of everything. We played around with the DRS and try to figure that out. So good deal. So we're making points up. You know, we had the disconnect there. We had just a crappy race there, but we're getting there. I mean, we might have a chance. All right. Everybody's favorite, Silverstone. I said I wasn't going to use Eagle, but we got we have a slim chance maybe of making finals. I don't know. I'll use Eternal Flame and Eagle. I'll split it, and thinking about 3-3-2 and a 4-4 if we can do it. Um, I didn't change. I didn't change my setup. Oops. This will be fun. Let's just add some more drama to all this. Well, I think my speed setup is similar to my quarter end. So, I might want to just go back to bed and start this day over with. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, three. Well, we can't do a 4-4 unless we go hards. I think Bartoletto can do that. Let's go Eagle. And can we do Eternal Flame? This is going to be a crazy race. I don't even know where Eternal Flame is. There it is. With just 5 seconds to spare, let the drama begin. I truly don't remember if I changed. I don't know. I didn't change my setup. I don't think. I forgot. Well, it seems to be working okay. Maybe I should just do everything. That's hilarious. Last season, if I had done that, I'd been still over here. All right. Let's see. Let's push him or use DRS on him. We're going to hold off and use DRS over here. We'll just kind of see what works best. Because I'm all about experimenting today. It's just a game. And the safety car at Silverstone. Shocking. All right. Let's see. That's 3. We could do 5. That would be, or we could do mediums with the, yeah, let's go mediums because we'll pick up a little bit of tire because of this safety car. We're getting crazy, y'all. That would almost be a undercut short pit. My first start playing F1 Clash, I grew up in the NASCAR world. So, short pitting was the same as undercut. And people were going, oh, he's doing the undercut. And I'm like, what? Oh, he's doing the overcut. What? I didn't understand. So, but I finally figured it out. Because someone that was bilingual in NASCAR and F1 Clash explained it to me. And away we go. Bortoletto on hard is doing really, really well. I'm amazed. We're going to go one more time. And then let's see. Let's just be safe and put mediums on. He's in P1 now. All right. And then we're going to use DRS up here with DC. There we go. Now we're in the mix. Where's he at? Where'd he go? There he is. Through the corners. Bam. Around. Catching up to whoever that is. P7. Let's go ahead and try to get P2 out of this. I think we can probably get P5. There we go. We gotta try to catch up to Knucklehead. What's his name? North. How could I forget that name? Everybody's thorn in our sides. All right. Let's get on up there. I think we did well with the. Yeah, we are going to have to pit, though. I should have pit back then. All right. That's all right. We got it. We'll get it. Go. I hate pitting on the last lap. Hopefully, he'll be in and out. Get ahead of the traffic. Go, go, go. Gotta get it back up there to P5, dude. Can you do it? You can get P6. Should be able to. There you go. Back to P5. Beautiful. He almost got P4. All right. I'm good with that one. Never give up. So that worked well, changing up that tire strategy with that safety car. Oh, sorry. I forgot about the debrief. Dang it. I'm so bad with that. All right. 274. So we're only 10 points from this dude. I know that's a lot, but we're in the area now. We got a lot of people that got their last race done. You know, I don't know. Okay. What setup do we have? I don't even know. Okay. So we did the cornering setup on the speed and did just as well. Yeah. All right. So we're supposed to be doing cornering. Yep. Cornering, Monaco. Just imagine what we would have done if I had the speed setup. I may have done worse. So, all right. Once again, do the 3-4 prints. Same old routine. I used to hate Monaco. I don't like the fact that you can't really pass, but that's how it is kind of in the real Monaco. I think it's the same way, pretty much. Jeez, Coulthard, what are you doing? All right, 3-4, Prince. All right, 3-4, 3-4. Yeah. Or we could do 3-3. Oh, let's just do it this way. See, on this one here, you could do both drivers on soft or both drivers on medium or split like I did. But if you do the same tires, obviously you're going to pit the same tires. But if you have some really strong drivers and components and you do softs for both drivers that first stint, you'll get way ahead if everything's working right. So, meaning the track is in line with the setup. So, a couple different options for Monaco. All right, so we're in a good position really to move up through the crowd here. And we need to do that pretty quick. So let's go ahead, get that DRS going. Really need to get up both drivers into that top 10. We're close to being there. This is a good spot to pass folks on. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put mediums on. And hopefully we can get around. Oh, they're not pitting. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, I'm going to try DRS right here. And not much of a difference. Yeah, DRS doesn't work real well with this track. Okay, now we got our drivers back up there where they need to be mostly, or close to. Oh, see, here comes that second stint where the rival gets strong all of a sudden. I have never understood that this season. All right, so we got to get DC up there in the top 10 somehow or another, which I think will happen because the rival is going to be pitting or should be pitting. I think, yeah, there we go. All right. Can we get any better than P10? I doubt it, but we're going to try. We might get, yeah, we got 9. That's good. Can we get, no, we just don't have enough for P8. All right. $36. Would have liked 40 ish. So Verstappen, Borletto, similar setup, but they had higher speed with us, but it didn't help them. All right. So how'd we end up? 14th. Yeah, 371, 305. And we got a lot of players to go. And they're all various scores. All right, let's crack open a couple of these crates here. And then it'll be lunchtime for me. Okay. Some good drops. We're just trying to go ahead and still trying to max some players out. Or not players, drivers and components. That'll help. 18, 20. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do these duels. I'm just not strong enough for that. So let's see if we have anybody that we can upgrade cheap. All right. Nothing there common wise. And it looks like nothing there common wise. Yeah, sure. All right. So let me get back up here. So this is my speed setup. And I use the drivers. For this one, I use these drivers for all the different setups. This is my cornering. And then we don't have any power unit tracks, this GP, but this is what it would be if I did. But I'd probably upgrade one of these. I think they're both at like 199. Yeah, that one's 199. I think this one's at 195. Yeah, so I could still, do a little bit of grinding and get that. But that power unit, cornering, and speed. So that is that. And let's see. Yeah, I was got some. See, I don't think. Yeah, I still have 3 points to go to get the next milestone. I need coins, but I need a better setup. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody stopping by, and hopefully we can make it to final round. It's just, oops, hit the wrong button. It's just going to be, it just depends on how the others do. But, that was, we had a strong performance with the exception of the disconnect and Austin for some reason. And I normally do good at Austin. I don't know what the deal was, but I'll look into that a little bit more. I just may not need to change boosts. I think that could be it. So, uh, then we're dealing with guys like this, and really they weren't that far off from us if we wouldn't have had that disconnect and everything. So, and that bad performance, Austin. So that's it. Thanks everybody. If you hadn't hit that subscribe or like button, go ahead and knock it out. And we will see y'all later. Good luck. Bye.